Hi guys, cows, humpy pals, all my friends and folks out there. Welcome back to another Hopes love show. I haven't done one of these in a while, but in all honesty, I think it's not even the part about being busy, it's just I've been so caught up in literally making content for all of you and just for our channel in general that it's a lot. And I feel like just going back this week and really looking at things and starting to think about things, and also like looking at things where I had made a couple mistakes and I didn't even like know that I did. Like when I did you know, like you know, when I made some mistakes on the Clance Theater IU playlist. Because, yeah, I did that. And that wasn't exactly intentional, no duh. But, hey. Anyway, if you haven't checked it out yet, yes, Clance Comic Dub 72 is out. And I don't know when this is coming out. Because I don't know when this video is coming out, but it's been out, okay? For me, it came out today because it's Friday for me, and it's like 4:13, and all my stuff comes out at 3 p.m. And no, for the record, on Mondays and Fridays, when I actually have previews, I am not able to post early because I have piano, and I have piano on Fridays, and on Mondays, I have string ensemble. Yes, string ensemble on Mondays, piano on Fridays. So, like, the previews do not come out on time. And this week, I just didn't have enough room, apparently, on my phone. And I'm gonna work that out. Also with my iPad, but, you know. I think it's really great. Also, it has a shout out on there. For a comment that was held on that was commented very recently for DKCD. This was like 6 days ago, but they said I love Damien on Wake Me Up, Raylo, and Damien. It's an older edit, not my best work by far, trust me. But honestly, you know, thank you so much for commenting, and I think it's really humbling to see that even though I didn't have all the tools back then, my edits were still more than decent, you know. They had a good quality to them, even before I exactly knew what I was fully doing or setting out to do. And I think with all of those things finally like just leading us up to doing Clance Theater IU and to getting into a more in-depth, you know, fanfic readings, I think it's amazing. In fact, actually, I just had this weird ass urge, okay, basically. I had this weird ass urge, yes, to go back and to, how do I say this? You know, just like look at my content, but like, you know, our content on our channel, but like, you know, actually look at it. Like watch through whole entire videos and stuff, which is strange because for me, I don't really do that, you know. Like sometimes I do, but most of the times I don't. You know, I finally watch it over like once before I decide to export it and then download it, and then I upload it to YouTube and I put in that description, and it's, you know, it's all over, like it's done. But you know, I was scrolling back. I had found a video of mine, you know, randomly, and I had actually, you know, looked back, and I had found myself going all the way to Clan's Comic Dub 45, Promise. And if you've been on this channel since then or for a while now, you all know that that is truly the turning point into where I really start thinking about doing solo dubbing and solo dubs, and making them a lot more cinematic. And for something that was such a big thing for me then, it's not by far the biggest, you know, thing for me now. Like, honestly, the editing for me, I would go back and I'm like, oh, the block editing. But, you know, the real good block editing is on that one. But I forget what it's called. I'll look at it in a minute. But anyway, it has 5,227 like blessing views on it. And it is absolutely amazing and awesome because, I mean, honestly, for me, personally, I didn't wake up in the morning thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna do some super, like, nostalgic feeling, like, Clan's comic right at the end. Like, no, I just woke up feeling like, I just woke up saying, hey, I'm just gonna do my Clan's comic dubs and, you know, upload them like usual. But because, Promise just happened, and it was such a moment for me, and I made it such a moment for everyone and everybody, that's where I started actually naming the comic dubs. And that's how I kind of led into getting into single, you know, comic dubs. And it was really interesting for me. And I think it was kind of cool because it also led me from just putting up, you know, random, you know, like, nice looking photos up for comic dubs, and instead actually just putting the actual comic on there and kind of letting it be in its own. And that's absolutely amazing. And, you know, I kind of let this one run into Clan's Comic Dub 46, which is Sunrising and something that I'm gonna tap on, and I'm gonna pretend like I'm editing it even though I'm not. Oh, Sunrising and a Nice Morning. Oh yeah, this had just come after another comes out with me, and if you watched it, I was doing notes for social studies because last year I had to do notes for social studies. This year, notes for social studies entails our teacher making PowerPoint notes and us copying them and her explaining everything to us, which I enjoy. And honestly, that's the whole entire thing about getting into middle school and high school. Okay, like, people, like, things like, you just think, because, you know, teachers, like, in elementary school tell you, oh, you're gonna have to take notes while your teachers are talking and stuff. You kind of feel like, oh, no, like, I'm not gonna be able to do this. One, by the time you get into middle school, key details in what your teacher says, even with it not being part of the PowerPoint notes, you know, or the set of assigned notes that they have for you, you're gonna write down. It's just one of those things, you know. And it's also kind of like, also, if you do notes out of school, you do notes out of school, but you have to kind of motivate yourself to do that. But if you watch That Comes Out With Me, you do know what I'm talking about. It was this whole entire thing. And yeah, that entailed me back then doing social studies notes and sitting on the floor after cheer practice, which was actually quite fun. I made it fun. I also talked to all of y'all. But it's kind of like I had my own lesson going on too. I can tell where that one came from. But that was good. Oh, and like that Clans comic dub. Yeah, 43. Yeah. Plus, like, the channels, like, oh my god, like, channel achievements and stuff. Honestly, oh my god, going back all the way from the rewind to the very first Come Sit With Me. And these were like 15-minute Come Sit With Me. These aren't like full vlogs. I might go back to those because that makes sense, but then again, I don't know. That goes into like a whole entire thing with rapid fire uploading, which I really invented while doing whatever it's called. Draw the Line, Dreary Fanfic. Good fanfiction meeting. You should really go and check it out. Oh, I remember Home. That was I thought it was so good. It really wasn't like but honestly, I felt like it just could have been so much more. Like, it could have been better planned. Like, I'm not gonna do a redo. No, I'm gonna do it better. Oh yeah, Real Hands on Fire. Yeah, 49. Yes, that was pretty great. Honestly, it's just amazing that this many people watch them, and also that, oh my god, you know, people could be watching all together so they could all be on the same user. It's kind of cool. Oh my god, yeah. Clans Comic Dub 29 election night. That was legit awesome. That was like legendary. That got like 1,857 views, and that was awesome. That was something awesome. That was something really legendary. I mean, Clans Comic 20, like Comic Dub 28. Yeah. Your standard 299 views. Where are you, Luke and Vader? That's like 11. That's a lot of bad usage of effects. Trust me. Clans Comic Dub 27. Crazy, yeah. That's your 318, but I did good. Honestly though, legit no lie, the one to watch, out of maybe a lot of the older Clans comic dubs, pro tip, like, the one to watch is definitely Clans Comic Dub 26. 3 AM editing session, best ever. Yes, it's got like a TW, but this is like 7 minutes of the best intro ever. You know, I don't remember exactly what the comic was, but the intro was so bomb.com. I was like, I enjoyed that. Oh, this is fanfiction. Yeah. Oh, then Clans Comic Dub 17. That's like 1,549 views. Honestly, there's like so many people actually watch this, and I feel like a lot of the times we actually underestimate how many people watch fandom content. Oh my gosh, yes, I remember that one. Okay, well, there's another one before it, but Clans Comic Dub 15. Oh my god, I remember that, where it was like, I miss the old Lambs, where you used to smile and you used to laugh before Laura. Like, come on, can you please just like live your life again? Oh. That was like the headlining comic. There's other comics in it, because you know, that like received 2,765 views, but that's awesome. And of course you got like Clans Comic Dub 16. Oh, this one. 1,870 views, and it was legit because it was those Snapchat posts that were going around, like the Snapchat stories of them. If you did not know about it, you should go and check that one out if you really want to go and see what those were all about. I think I got them from all the original artists, and then I got the ones from the DTIs too. Draw it yourselves, but it was good. The Raylo Stay With Me. Yeah, that was a different Stay With Me, not like the Stay With Me. Raylo Milestone, honestly, one of my favorite Raylo edits, because it was really one of my last ones, and I have to say it, you know, even though in reality I never really liked the sequel trilogy, my one thing that I could actually take from this trilogy was romanticizing and really just becoming infatuated with the enemies to lovers trope. And I feel like Milestone is really good because it's like we can keep fighting to love each other, but I feel like ultimately we all know that they just don't work. like and I feel like that's the thing. Maybe it's like kind of this journey, you know. Raylo is kind of really dysfunctional, you know. It's your idea enemies to lovers, you know, tropism. It's what you want, it's what you need, and you want it to work so bad, and you're so delusional kind of maybe about it. And people who ship it aren't delusional, but people who ship it do really love the enemies to lovers trope. But I feel like the enemies to lovers trope, it only ever works if one of them actually turns, you know. And I feel like the whole entire thing is they never really turn, you know. In the movies, if you actually suffered through that that kill of what Star Wars should really be, because yes, I mean, if you like the sequel trilogies, that's great, but you should meet a hotter version of you should meet the hotter version of Star Wars in general. And their name is Legends, and Star Wars Legends is sexy. So if you want to meet them, go ahead. I'm not kidding. So good. Which honestly is my whole entire thing. I also ship Luke and Mara Jade so hard. Always have. Some people are like so confused right now, but for all my Star Wars fans, specifically Star Wars Legends fans, you know what I'm talking about. That's a true enemies to lovers right there. And they weren't really ever enemies. Like, Mara was kind of, they were, but Mara was more kind of like fucking petty than anything. And I love that shit. I was eating it up. But, you know, I think we can also see with like Raylo, I have like the Storm from Ben's perspective. It was never gonna work out. Like, Ben wanted Rey to turn, but he knew that that's just, he can't break something so beautiful. And he's just like, in all honesty, we're not gonna wake up. Like, we're not gonna wake up together. And if one of us is gonna wake up, it's gonna be you. And I feel like their relationship is like also expressed in like Raylo Love I'm Given. It's always like only one of us like lives to be loved, or we have to settle with this, you know, half broken love kind of here. And it's really desperate because we're trying to stay together. So, you know, it's interesting because they do truly have it hard as a ship. I feel like because it's that one person that you meet who you think isn't that bad for you, but you realize later, like years later on, that they're just super toxic, and that, you know, it's a good thing that whatever happened, because there was no way in hell that you were gonna leave, and that they were gonna leave if, you know, they didn't leave you. It's kind of one of those things, and it's whoever kind of makes the sacrifice at the end of the day, and whoever is the selfish, like, or the selfless, the selfless one to leave. And it's hard, because you romanticize it so much in the moment, and you want it to be, you need it to be, but it just isn't. It just isn't. And I feel physical pain for that in those moments. Oh, and of course, oh yeah, Ray's a pretty girl. Plauserello, yeah, that was like 822. That was good. Honestly, oh yeah, Clans Comic Dev 13. 6,000. 530. Clans Comic Dev 12. 11,767. Oh my god. And then, of course, yeah, these are some of my favorite thumbnails. I got pretty good thumbnails for these. Clans Comic Dev 11 with cursing. That's 3,215. But I love the fact that Keith literally points up to that sign that says, like, sorry if you, like, you're rude and blah blah blah. It's a very feminist sign statement. So watch it if you want to see it up close. Seriously, it's awesome. Oh yeah. That was my first thank you that I did with a comic dub and an edit combined. Something that absolutely changed my life, because when I started doing it, it was like, oh, but it gets better. Then of course, oh yeah, you don't know what it's like. Oh. Oof. Clans Comic Dub 9 though. 300, like 3,346. Yeah. Rare, you don't know, like it's like 31 views, but it's still really, really good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yes, girl, open your eyes, 46. Yeah, I feel like that's also just, again, one of those other super tragic, where it's like, I'm not gonna be here and just be ignored. Like, no, I'm tired of that. Oh, Clans Comic Dev 7. 10,021 people watched that. And the best part is, more people probably watched it, because we're only counting views off of phones and not views off of actual viewers. And I feel like the fact that, you know, 1 minute and 33 seconds back then affected people's day that much is so amazing. Also, parts of me are thinking, how the F are these so short? Because now everything is like 3 hours. Like, you know, oh dear me, that's so good. It's only views, but it's so good. Honestly, that's very dear me. Oh, and Damian Wayne, old friends. Honestly, I think this is good, because Dear Me really works on giving more character depth to Ray, and saying that, you know, life isn't easy, and people are trying to help you even if you really can't see it. And Old Friends is so good, because it kind of shows the struggle that Damien has with moving on from the life that he was living with his mom and Ra Al Ghul, you know, Talia Al Ghul and Ra Al Ghul, and his basic empire, and, you know, is how he has to get used to this new world. Also, it chips Damien. So, but, you know, it's kind of like so hard. Yeah. Aw. Might like me better. Honestly, just, it's so many things. Oh yeah, when I tried to read a real fan, I was like, no. I just, it wasn't that it was bad. It's just parts of me were like, no. Oh, Damian Marine, I can't breathe. Oh, 282. That's amazing. Because honestly, it's just, it does show that Damien, honestly, yeah, that also ships Damien, but it really does show that Damien has some of his own problems, and he's really just trying to get used to life outside of everything else. But it's just that some days he doesn't feel like he can talk or speak, and he's just like suffocated and he's drowning, and he feels like he's just in this pool of water, and the air is literally like the air that he breathes all of a sudden is like carbon dioxide, and it just, you know, it's like something acidic gets into it, and he's got like this fear gas from Scarecrow or something, you know. Something just keeps him silent. Something just won't let him weep, you know, and that's kind of fucked. And of course, you know, Ray, prom queen. Because obviously it's just kind of like, yeah, my life, it just, like, I deal with my fucking internal issues, but, you know, everybody still sees me as perfect, and honestly, in my mind, I am so fucked, but, yeah. And honestly, for her, it's just, like, I feel so fucked. Honestly, I do my best to give Ray actual character depth. I really do. Oh, felt the force one. That was kind of funny. Yeah. Oh, Tears of an Angel. Yeah. And then I think she knows. Yeah. Ooh, Damaging gonna bet 125. You should watch it. Oh yeah, the Batman birthday, because that's like in the Batman interesting Thanksgiving. If you want to see it. Yeah, Paper Doll isn't my favorite for my Star Wars. It's Luke's favorite doll. Oh yeah, but Anakin bearing the dead, that was good. 25 views. Oh, in a Force of Nature. Oh my god, I absolutely loved making that. That's really what revolutionized me doing like really good picture edits, like really in-depth picture edits. I actually ran out of Damien pictures, so I had to like go back and do that. Star Wars Together is what literally kept me going to actually keep editing every single day. Oh yeah, Superboy and Robin, No Judgment. That was good. Oh yeah. We just called it Damien. I didn't actually know that because I wasn't in like the fanfics yet, but oh yeah, Ray and Ben's journey, which comes from Ben's theme, but it's really good. Hey brother, from honestly, not my best work, and I felt like it was gonna be so bolstered and so good because I had done Star Wars DNA, which absolutely amazing. It literally explains that people are just trying to not be, you know, like their parents before them, and trying not to go that same way. But instead of accepting the fact that their parents are their parents, they did what they did, they done what they done, and the past doesn't have to affect present, they kind of just want to deny it. And because they want to deny it so much, they end up looking like their parents more. It's trying to break the cycle and break the chain, but it doesn't always feel like it exactly is. And I feel like it's just so good because it goes in depth showing how, like, you know, Luke can kind of struggle with that even. You know, Ray and, you know, Ben, they all kind of, they have their own things. It's so many parallels. Like, it's just a lot of shit. But anyway, Darth Vader lost loved ones. Yeah, that was good. Honestly, I love that one. because it talked about all of those. Clone Wars: A New Time. Yeah. Yeah. All I'm gonna say is it definitely could have been better, and all these small, shorter Star Wars ones that were super cinematic were the reason that got into the song. Like, this is the reason why I did stories, which is really good. If you could see the whole entire thing, but like, you know, Disney blocked it. It wasn't even Disney, it was Fox Studios. I'm not fucking bitter. No, I'm not. I am not bitter. But, you know. Rilla, let's do it again, also. That was a good one. That's a really good picture edit. And it was like, it's only 15 seconds, but best thing you'll see, maybe, like, pretty much your whole entire life. And then Raylo Stuck With You was my absolute first video on here. And then, oh my god, you see the shadows of Ray? That was good too. Honestly, that was a really good fanfic. Oh, Damage and Nothing Holding Me Back. That was a good one. That was a picture and video edit put together. 6,382 views, but oh my gosh. Like, and I think the revolutionary part was there's no Damage in footage. So the fact that it had videos of Damien, kind of, and the fact that it kind of cut in and out of those perfectly, I think is one. Half of it's a good part of the poll. It's also like, wow, this is so revolutionary. It's so cool. It's so wow. And, yeah. Oh, Sky Full of Stars has like 7 views. Yay. Big moments, bigger characters, yeah. And then Clan's Soulmates Reading 7. Go and check that out if you haven't yet. And also Clan's Comic Dub 71, The Gamers. That was honestly really good. Yeah, Solidarity and Stupidity. That was good. Me and Obijan on that, so that was nice. Oh my gosh. If you haven't seen all the Clan's theory I used because you're trying to go off the playlist, go back and just rewatch them all in order. I sincerely apologize if you just didn't see them all in order because of that, but yeah. Also, come and sit with me and look for fanfics to read because, yeah. Honestly, that came out after the Soulmates reading, which leads to confusion, but that's when I found Soulmates, so honestly, I'm just so grateful to have this time with all of y'all. I think it's really awesome because it's just so amazing to really see, like, y'all really, really do care, and y'all really just, oh my god, Make Me Yours, Clans Make Me Yours is 195. So many hearts. I mean, like, it's just awesome. It's just awesome. Oh my god, Love Me Like You Do, 65. That was a really good one though, so like, check it out. Honestly, I spent a lot of time on it, and my whole entire thing is like, just feel it, man. Just feel it. Like, feel every single second, like, of I'm not scared anymore. Like, we're gonna jump right into this, and like, what are you waiting for? A lot of things. Yeah. Stories. Honestly, I'm partially sad that one still got a copyright claim on it. Still. And through that y'all cannot see the full thing. One day, when I get to where I'm going, you will be able to see the full thing. Just gonna put it out there. But in all honesty, it's just, it's a lot. And thank you so much for being so awesome. I'm not gonna lie, we've come so far in such a short amount of time that I don't even know. I don't even think we might necessarily even have noticed it. And I think that's the craziest part, you know. So much has happened, so much has been done. Honestly, I think it's just so interesting because so many things have just been happening, and I honestly, my friends, it's just so much has happened in such a little amount of time. Also, 435 of us all here and subscribed. And there are probably more. You know, of course, there are probably more here than that, and that's the best part. You know, because we have a really far reach. But I think it's just so nice to finally really just get back to contemplating this all, because heck, I really miss having Friday nights with y'all. And I think really the biggest reason why I stopped was because, you know, I started uploading like on the weekend. I had to upload on the weekend to make it work. But you know, I'm taking a week off for Thanksgiving. Probably going up on Thanksgiving. But, you know, because of that, I have time to do that. And I think that it's all good. We're all good. So, you know. Honestly, I'm just so happy that I'm here with all of y'all, and that life is so great, and that we get to enjoy this all together. And other than that, you know, also just like, don't forget to go and check out like Unseen and Focus, because like for the record, friends, like, here's a little secret, like, current word count, like, let's see, 91,341 words, on next chapter that will be coming out sooner than later. Honestly, I'm just gonna finish up the dead details, I'm just gonna finish up the last couple of things here, and once I do it, we're all good to go. Like, seriously. So, yeah. And I know that it's maybe been a long day for all of us. I think we've all just had a moment, you know, but honestly, let's just put that all aside of us and just like, you know, be thankful and grateful for what we have and where we're going and what we're doing, and just like let us breathe in and out, and let us remember that you know, let's not let frustration kill us. Let's not let frustration even be a thing. Let's just, you know, move forward and let's just work past it. We can work through it. We just need to have a really good mentality and overview on life. And yeah, honestly. So if y'all are celebrating Thanksgiving, I honestly, I wish you to have a very happy Thanksgiving, and to also just enjoy the day off and the days off that you get with a holiday. And even if you don't, just enjoy, you know, life and living and being with your family. And seriously, like, being so happy. Like, seriously, I'm not even kidding. So you know, honestly, I'm just happy, and you know, thank you so much. All of y'all have made life just like so worth it. You made doing this worth it. You've made having fun worth it. I mean, honestly, all of this is just so enjoyable. I absolutely love just doing what we're doing, and I just seriously enjoy the fact that, you know, we're all here to enjoy being. So, yeah. I hope all of y'all have been having an awesome, amazing week despite what could have been a few difficulties. Honestly, just have a great time. Live life. Enjoy the time that you get off. Enjoy the time that you can take off with family. Work hard. Be you. Be happy, and do what you need to do. Otherwise than that, I will see you next time. Guys, gals, non-buddy pals, all my friends and folks out there. And just, seriously, I sincerely mean this. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And literally just this chat together. I'll see you next time. Peace, love, and don't forget, hope like a rebel. Have faith like a high heavens believer, code red, and to keep loving deeper. Otherwise than that, you know what? See you next time. Peace.